Yo, yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Fro, and today I'm going to be talking about the 2025 film The Monkey, directed by Osgood Perkins. So ain't nothing to it but to do it. Now, right off the bat, I thought the first half of the film had a solid balance of comedy and horror, and the gags were making me laugh. But after thinking about The Monkey a day or so after watching it, I gotta say I enjoyed the first half more so. The third act of me became a mess and ended too quickly, in my opinion. I thought the buildup of the kills and the overall nature of them in this film were very similar to Final Destination. Some of that good to me, and some of it not so impressive. The wonkiness of the gory death scenes worked about 60% for me, but as I got closer to the finale, they started to feel tiresome. There's about 3 or 4 kills alone where somebody explodes, and it became rinse and repeat for me. Theo James, in my opinion, gives a solid performance here, playing a dual role, the good brother Hal and the bad brother Billy. He plays Hal as a shut-in, quiet adult, and Billy as a vengeful lunatic that wants to ultimately kill his brother after thinking Hal was responsible for their mother's death. Despite laughing at the jokes being said, when the two brothers are kids, I did find both of them to be a bit obnoxious. Billy is the a-hole brother of the two who always bullies Hal, and Hal is too weak of a kid to fight back, which I can understand, but it was almost a bit overbearing to me with how weak Hal was as a child. When they're grown up, Hal is a bit more tolerable to me, but he's still a bit frustrating with how weak the character still is. My main example being the relationship he has with his teenage son, Petey. And for 95% of the movie, Petey's blaming Hal for not wanting to be his father. And ultimately, we find out why Hal was skeptical and scared to be in Petey's life. But some of it did make me facepalm. The bickering from Petey was a bit too much at times, even if I can understand why he's pissed off. Now, Elijah Wood is funny in a 1 minute cameo, but I would have liked to see him pop up one more time. He plays the fiance of Hal's ex wife, and he does a well enough job in a blink and you miss it role, but he definitely feels like a last minute addition to the cast. And I felt the same way with Adam Scott, who plays the father of the twins. We're introduced to the monkey through Adam Scott's character before he ultimately and unfortunately passes it down to his sons. And we never see him again. He gets a couple mentions here and there, and he's said to have abandoned the family, but there's no actual resolution with his character. Tatiana Maslany plays the mother of the two brothers, and her character is really cynical and looks at the world in a rather dark view. She tells them everybody dies, and that's the way life is, and how matter of fact her delivery of it was did make me chuckle quite a bit. The director, Osgood Perkins, gives himself a smaller role as the Uncle Chip, and I found it funny that he gave his character the most gruesome death of the film. He gets stampeded by a group of wildlife, and they open up his sleeping bag, and a giant mess of blood and guts are caked all over the inside of it. Very dark, but it gave me a big laugh also. There is one character with the sort of rocker look going on named Ricky, and he becomes Billy's minion when he has him retrieve the monkey. Now, Ricky, what feels like out of nowhere, decides to get the monkey back for himself because it reminds him of his father. He holds Hal and Petey at gunpoint and demands Petey to go retrieve the monkey. And this point of the movie felt ridiculous to me, and not really in a good way. I did like Ricky's death when he gets swarmed by hundreds of bees and they ultimately tear his jaw off. But overall, I felt the character of Ricky was kind of unnecessary, not really needed, and definitely not his family, who I felt was pointless. There is a twist when we get to the middle half of the film, and if I'm wrong about it, comment below. But I thought that Hal was narrating the whole time until we get to the middle half, where it's revealed that Billy is the true narrator all along. When the boys are younger, they throw the monkey down a well and hope to never see it again. But it's revealed that Billy goes back down the well and grabs the monkey to use it for revenge against Hal because, like I mentioned before, he thinks Hal killed their mother. Now, here's my biggest problems with the film, personally. I left the movie extremely confused with how the monkey operates. Near the intro, the shopkeeper with Adam Scott's character turns the key on the monkey's back and he dies. I could be wrong here, but if I remember, the brother Bill later on says that whoever turns the key on the monkey can't be killed. But the very first person to die in the movie is a person who turns the key. I understand that Bill thinks the monkey has loyalty to him, which it doesn't when Bill bites the dust in the finale. But to me, it sounds like the monkey kills who it wants. At first, I thought it was a huge plot hole regarding the key, but it seems like he's just killing at random. which is a bit underwhelming for me. We do have shots of the whole town that the boys are from being brutally killed, or the residents are being brutally killed by random incidents. And some of it was funny, but some of it felt a bit out of place. Now, the pacing of the film started to slow down for me, and the horror comedy balance of the tone started to fall apart when we clock in around maybe the 40-minute or hour mark. And that's mainly when we're introduced to the Ricky Rocker character. Now, overall, I enjoyed the monkey a bit more than Longlegs. It's not my intention to sound snobbish with nitpicks or problems, and I would like to see where Osgood Perkins takes his directing career from here. But despite my problems with it, I did enjoy the monkey. D.L. James gives a pretty good acting turn as both of the brothers, in my opinion. The supporting cast is serviceable, and I did like some of the kills that were displayed, mainly in the first half. The look of the monkey is nothing new. We've seen it in Monkey Shines, directed by my favorite filmmaker, George A. Romero, and even the 1980 film, The Attic. But I did walk away liking the movie. Didn't love it, but I liked the chunk of it. So I'm going to have to give The Monkey on my first watch a toss-up between a 6.5 out of 10 and a light 7. And that's it, y'all. It's your boy Fro. What did you think about The Monkey? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Wasn't your cup of tea? Did you like it more than I did? Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. In the meantime, between time, I'm on to the next review. Thank you for watching. And I'm out. The Monkey.